Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. It is the first day today that I actually felt like spring was here, is here, and I'm super excited about it. And then I looked at the weather. If you live in the Midwest, I looked at the Weather Channel and saw that by Friday, it goes back to like 40 and rain. But today was, I live by just live day by day and soak up the day that you're blessed with, right? And today was one of those days. It was amazing. So tell me below, say hello, if where you live, the weather was beautiful, because today here in Chicago, it was absolutely perfect. It was, I think the high got to 70, the sun was shining. It was awesome. A little bit of a breeze, and it was absolutely beautiful out. So, I swear, it's so funny. I swear it doesn't matter. And maybe you guys are the same way. Like, I feel like most people would be this way, but when it's a good weather day, like a perfect 70-degree day, like nothing can get me in a bad mood. Nothing. Like, I don't know if you guys are the same way, but let me tell you, there were some things that could have put me in a bad mood today. And I'm just happy. I'm just a happier person. The sun, I'm just telling you, it's like, hi Cal, it was so beautiful. Like if you, and especially those who don't know, but like living in the city of Chicago, obviously we moved out of that now, but living there, these were the days. Like these were the days we waited for. It was amazing. Hi Alicia, hi Jenny. Wisconsin was similar to your weather. Yes, definitely similar to ours. I'm sure you guys had just a fun, beautiful day. And I'm sure on Friday and Saturday, your weather will be just like ours and crappy and cold again. But, it is what it is. So that's not why I got on here, but I do love a beautiful day. And I just feel like a beautiful day makes everything better, right? Like just, it doesn't matter. Whatever stuff's going on, I can smile because the day is beautiful, But the reason I actually got on here tonight is because I just wanted to talk a little bit. I get this conversation more and more and more lately, which I love because that's what I do. That's my job. I love it. But I get the conversation so much more talking about side businesses or extra income or working an online business. And here's the funny thing, you guys. Here's the funny thing. A lot of people want extra income, but they don't want to work. I don't know any job other than if you get lucky on a slot machine, right? Or like gamble, but then you're taking a major risk. But I don't know anybody, hi Jill, that can get a job, okay, and not have to work and make money, all right? Now, let me tell you, I'm going to talk a little bit about the stigma around side incomes or side businesses or side hustles or side gigs or whatever the heck you want to call it, okay? Now, many of those side gigs, okay, I don't really know any side gig. Well, other than I will call what I do in the summer a side gig because I do work at Wrigley Field and that to me is a fun like side gig. But guess what? I don't make money unless I work, okay? So here's the deal. So side income or a side job or whatever you want to do, the easiest, okay, if you want to call it easy, but the easiest way to be able to make an additional income is to be able to partner with an online business, right? Like an online business where you don't have to go physically in, because a lot of people work a full-time job, right? A lot of people are already doing that, or maybe you even work a part-time job or whatever it may be. And so an online business or a virtual business is really beneficial because it doesn't take that additional physical time away from what you're doing, right? But there's such a stigma around getting one of those. And you know what? The stigma comes from, I'll tell you, judgment of other people, opinions of other people, jealousy of other people, and people who maybe it didn't work for, okay? Now I'm just going to be honest. There's going to be some real talk in this video tonight, okay? Because I feel like the stigma to some is that stigma or that worry about what everyone else is going to think holds you back from you have no idea the possibility. Okay. And that to me, I could shout it from the rooftops. Like I am so passionate about sharing what I do and my business with people because I know I've been able to see what people can do with it. And then in turn with that, I've been able to see what it's done for people in their lives. Right. And with the world that we live in now, you guys, let me tell you, I know people could use an additional $100 even a month, okay? I know, I've been there with gas prices. I see the inflation prices going. I also see, I'll tell you right now, I can't predict the future, but I can tell you what I see. And I guarantee you guys, future and years to come and coming soon and all the things will go to online sales. It will go to social selling. It will go to shopping online, almost all. Like, if you can be able to partner with a company early on in terms of a side income or a side gig and be able to do that virtually, you are ahead of the game, okay? I'm going to tell you that right now, okay? Hi, Cody. All right, so here's the deal. The stigma. So there's things called MLMs, okay? Many people be like, oh my God, you are in an MLM. Oh my God, what? Like, how did you do that? MLMs, this is what I hear all the time. I think it's really, really funny. MLMs prey on moms is what I've been told, is what I heard. And I was like, really? That's weird, because I am a mom and I'm doing great. I love it. So I think, again, all stigmas, all negativity stems from something that happened, right? Some company preyed on moms or preyed on other people and did it wrong, right? Just like I've talked about before, you guys, there are doctors that do it wrong. There are scientists that do it wrong. There are teachers that do it wrong. There are cops that do it wrong. There's every profession. Somebody does it wrong, right? But, and again, the cops have felt it. The teachers have felt it. Because of a couple people, the whole class gets, kind of under that umbrella, when that's wrong, to be honest with you, right? Or people who have been in one of those companies, right? Or in an online situation, and it just, either they didn't have good coaching, they didn't have a good leader or mentor, it wasn't a sustainable company to begin with. And that does happen, you guys. In terms of even your regular jobs, some jobs just stop because the company fell through, right? Like, it just happens. And so it's so funny when people come to me and they ask me, what do you do? I am proud. I am so freaking proud to share what I do, because I know, again, I have something that can help the means for so many people. I don't just have something that can help one section of people, right? Like, I have something that can literally help people from 18-year-olds to 70-year-olds, I have things that can help people be able to bring time back and memories back with their family. I have something that can literally help someone pay for gas. Like, I am so proud to share what I do. And I don't ever let the negative stigmas or the opinions of other people ever stop me from what I'm doing. Ever. Okay? And so MLM is one of the terms that people use, okay? Another term that people use, and this is what to be honest with you, I really feel is what my company is. I mean, there's a lot of different companies out there, but network marketing, okay? Network marketing is a term that you're going to hear often. And I really think in the future, you're going to hear this more and more and more, but that's what we do, okay? We market to our network of people. But guess what, you guys? I'm gonna like mind blow you here. So does every other person who works for a job in that they're selling something, okay? I don't care if that job is you created dog food. You're going to market to people who have dogs, right? You're going to market to your network of people. If you are somebody I have a friend who owns a spray tan company. Well, she's going to market to women who want to be spray tan or go to their events or do that. That's her market of people. She's proud to network to them. She blows up her Instagram and her Facebook with sharing about it. Why wouldn't she? When I ran my fitness company, I networked to my group of moms. Why wouldn't I? And my doors would have been shut within 1 month if I didn't go out and network to my group of people, right? To my market, all right? So that is what I truly feel that our company is a network marketing company, right? We go out, we network to our market, and we share products that we have. But you're also going to hear the word direct sales, a direct sales company, okay? So there's 3 different terms that a lot of people say it. And then there's a fourth term. There's a fourth term that a lot of people like to say, and they say a pyramid scheme. And we're going to talk about that, okay? So that direct sales aspect, that is truly me directly selling to somebody else. Okay, that is what I do. I network with people. So I work in a network marketing company, and then I also work in a direct sales company because I can directly sell a product to somebody else. But what's really cool about where I work is that my products, I can actually go and network to chiropractors or network to naturopath doctors all over the US. I don't have to just stay in my small little area or my territory. Like, there's pharmaceutical reps or, other type of sales reps out there, right? Like my mom's a lighting specialist. She used to work in the lighting department of sales. She has a territory, right? I don't have to just stay in that territory. I get to expand. I can go to Canada. I can go to Puerto Rico. I can go to the US, and soon I can go to the UK. If you're a UK person, you gotta hit me up, all right? This is a big deal there. But do you understand what I'm saying? So that's what's super cool is that network marketing in terms of having an online business is really, really crucial because of the fact, especially for the future, guys, like I said, all things are going to online sales, okay? It's just gonna happen. It's the way of the world in the future. But now you get to do this in so many different markets, right? So that direct sales aspect, I can go in, my products can be carried on the shelves in beauty salons, in chiropractic studios, in naturopath doctors' offices, and wherever, to be honest with you, in salons. I've had them in all these multiple different places, right? So that's really cool because I can take it as just a real, if you don't want to worry about the stigma, a real sales job, right? But again, everything I do, you guys, is on my own time. So I started as a side business and it turned into my full-time job now, and I'll explain why that is. But that's what's really cool is that when you focus on the stigma and the negativity that comes with things, people wouldn't want to be teachers, people wouldn't want to be doctors, people wouldn't want to be plastic surgeons, if you focus on the negative for anything, you guys, no one would do anything, right? But if you actually turn and look at the positivity that is brought out of this type of industry and this type of job, it's extremely crucial to you. And what you're missing out on is really it's kind of sad because you're sitting there while everyone else someone's gonna take the advantage. Someone's gonna take the opportunity. I'll tell you that much. Okay. So with that being said, that last term, that fourth term we said, okay. So I said MLM, network marketing, direct sales. That last one, okay, the last one that people like to throw around, pyramid scheme, okay? Now let me educate again. Pyramid schemes are illegal. So they don't exist. And if they do exist, you need to report them because they're illegal, okay? Pyramid schemes are what you can think about when teachers used to hit children, okay? Things were done in the past, malpractice, let's see, we didn't wear seatbelts, corporal punishment. You guys, there was a lot of things done in the past, right? There was a lot of things done in the past that people realized, oh wait, that's probably not right? And then they change it and they make it better and you get rid of it, okay? So the stigma still lies there with some things, okay? Some things still have the stigma there. But you got to realize that's a false accusation and that's a false claim on something, okay? Because pyramid schemes, that's not a pyramid scheme. Pyramid scheme means that you have somebody who literally, they don't sell a product, okay? They cannot directly sell. They cannot go out and network to their market other than they're just bringing people in to buy the particular product from the company and never get to sell it and just build and build and build and build and build all these people underneath them. That's what a pyramid scheme is, okay? And it's funny because I saw, a lot of people like to compare a pyramid scheme in terms of this, network marketing, MLM, all those things with corporate companies run, right? You have the CEO on top, you have VPs, you have managers, you have, and they put it in the shape of a pyramid, right? You guys, if we really want to get into things like that, you could go back and forth on it, okay? So just educate yourself and realize that if you do want to come into business, into a side gig or a online business, do your research, educate yourself, look into the company, see the people who they're working with, get to know the people who are representing the company. We don't represent companies that we wouldn't stand behind, you guys. I don't know anybody who would work as hard as I do for a company they didn't stand behind. Okay, I'll be honest with you. All right. So with that all being said, okay, And now I gave you some education piece on a side gig or an online business or, and now I want to just give you a little education on my particular one, okay? Because there is a variety out there and there's a lot of wonderful, great companies. And you really need to make sure you find one that works with you. You need to find people that you can work with, okay? And now I will say, I was in another company before, okay? And again, that's what started my whole journey into the network marketing direct sales business, was the fact that I decided that I liked a product and I wanted to share it. Understand too, you guys, influencers network to their market, right? Like influencers go out there, they share products all the time with people and no one even bats an eye. No one bats an eye. But a friend comes on and decides to share with you, let's just say, because I shared about collagen today, about a collagen she's been taking, shows you real results of people, and people are like, oh my God, ew. She's in one of those. You guys, it just doesn't make sense, the influencers making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month on sharing products that they honestly probably film a video of once a month. Maybe don't even use it because they get all those products sent to them from other people, okay? But then your friend or a family member or somebody you love and care about wants to go out there and freaking hustle, freaking do some work. They want to work and they want to make some money. What is wrong with that? I'll never understand that. And I never have and I never will. And that's why I stand so strong on what I do and who I work with. And I am like a mama bear to all of my team members, because if anyone comes at them and says, oh my God, you're in one of those, I'm like, boom, boom, this is what you say. This is go, run and go show them. Go show them how good you could do, okay? So with that being said, sorry, I got on a little bit of a rant there, but with that being said, so with my company specifically, what's really cool and what I loved and why I came into business with this company was because, and just like you would, you guys, if you go look at a normal, everyday 9-to-5 job, you would go and you want to look into the company. You don't want to work for a company that you don't agree with, right? Thanks, Jill. You don't want to work with if you're not a McDonald's fan, you're not going to go and try and get a job at McDonald's, right? Okay. So with that being said, with my company, we have health products, okay? We have health products that literally help children to animals to all the way up, however old you can get, right? We have health products that help people live a better quality of life. And that's what I am super, super passionate about, is that when I get the text or when I get the message that people are literally like, Lauren, I cannot believe how great I feel. That is a job I want to do. I love that more than anything. And the fact that I can direct sales, bring these products into offices and they can reach even more people, or I can work hand in hand with, some people who have their own online businesses or who have a salon or who have all these other things, and they can reach even more people. That's incredible to me, okay? So that's one thing. Our company holds all of these phenomenal health products in their hands. Now, what's really incredible and what I found was our ingredients, okay? So I am very, very big on ingredients. And if you have followed me for a while, food ingredients, whole food, plant-based, raw, all of those things I love. And when I found a company that has that was really, really that was boom, click, we're good, Now, again, you might be somebody out there, you're reminding me I need to get my nails done, but who loves nails? Maybe that's a passion for you, okay? Nothing against it. You could work your butt off and go make additional income and show your nails off. That's great. I would never, ever tell somebody to not go do something that they have a passion for, okay? So with that being said, our health products, they hit, a variety of people. We have health products that stem from the gut, the brain, the heart, the total body, the hair, skin, nails, the mental health, the physical health, everything, okay? What I saw with my company that was really, really important to me was I wanted these innovative products. I wanted products that not everybody else has, if I'm going to go out there and share a product with somebody, I wanted to make sure that what I have my hands on was very different, and not different ooh, they're the only people out there with it, right? Because sometimes that gets another stigma to it, but no, they're a company out there that has a phenomenal product that's changing lives, but also they're using clean ingredients and it's working, right? We don't need all these additives. We don't need all these chemicals. We don't need all these fillers. We don't need all these dyes and fragrances and all these things in our stuff. And the product works phenomenally, because when you do have God-given things, it does really work, you guys. It's pretty incredible. But so that stood out to me, okay? So all of those things is why I decided to come in and partner with the company. And I'm proud to say that I work for this company. I'm proud to say that what I do provides a phenomenal additional income to our family, okay? And that is something that, again, that is why I will always share about coming into business. That is why I will always share about getting your hands on these products and trying them. Because whether it's a financial side or a physical side or a mental side, we could all use help in some way, right? Hi, Katie. So the cool thing is you can come into business, and this is why I chose this company also, because many people don't want to do the whole team stuff, right? Like when you think about that old school phrase of pyramid scheme that we already talked about, the stigma behind that, and it's not true. But when you come into a company, people think that like you have to go and build a team and build a team and build a team. No, there's two sides. You can come in and you can just strictly share great products with people. You can go out and work a sales job, and you can work a sales job on your own time, depending on whenever you want to do it, whatever you want to do it. Obviously, the work you put in is going to be the income you get. You know, like that's what's really cool, because I don't know any job you can go out there and get and say, hey, I'm going to just work an hour today and I don't care. You know, like you can literally come into business and work whenever you want. And then again, your pay or your income will subside with that, right? So if you're only working an hour a week, well, you might notice that. You might only get, $50 a week or whatever, but that's fine. That's great. But if you're putting in, like 10 hours a week, well, you might make $3,000. Who knows? Like it all, coincides. But again, you're not going to ever get paid on a job if you don't work. I'll tell you that much. Okay. Nowhere. Okay. So then you can go and you can simply make 50% commissions. Okay. And you can just go and share products with people you love, your network. Remember we talked about the network of people. We market to our network of people, just like influencers, just like business owners, just like everybody. You go out and you pick your market of people that you want to network to. So you can go do that. Or there is that other business side aspect of it. If you are somebody who's like a manager, like I want to become a manager of something. I want to run a team of somebody. I want to inspire people to do business too. I want to help people. I want to grow with people. All of those things. You can do that side as well. You can tell people, you can go and share the business and open the door to what could possibly be for them. And then you can actually help run a team, okay? And you can do both of that. You can still have your 50% commissions. You can still have your team aspect, or you can do one or the other. That's what I saw here that was really, really incredible to me. That I could still make a substantial good amount of side income just by sharing the product. Or I could combine them both and make a phenomenal full income by doing both of them, okay? So other than that, like I said before, just to end this, when you are looking into companies or, something that you may want to partner with, or if you are looking into that online or side gig income, you want to make sure that the people you're working with are there. The people that are working with are supportive, are loving. Truly, for me, the God-fearing people that I work with, that was a huge turn on. Huge, okay? Because obviously I'm a religious person and I love knowing that we believe the same thing. So we're working towards the same thing because we've been blessed with this job and this career, and now we are able to bless other people, okay? So that to me was a really big turn on. And also the leadership. You have to make sure your boss, right? Like you go into a job, if you don't like your boss, that's not gonna work, right? That's not gonna work. You wouldn't wanna join a job. I saw this poor kid interviewing, oh my gosh, you guys, at this restaurant we were at, he was interviewing for a job and the lady just kept talking to him and talking to him. He wanted nothing to do with the conversation and just thought, oh my God, he's got to work for this lady now and he wants nothing to do with her. Like you could just tell it in his face. You could tell she couldn't tell it. But I was like, you know what? That right there, like you get to pick who you want to come in and work with. That's what's super cool too, right? So you want to make sure that connection piece is there. And then the last thing is you just want to make sure that when you come into business, they know what they're doing. Okay? You don't want to go into business, and I'll be honest with you, I ended up being able to make a very good career out of my last job. But when I went into business, we didn't have the tools in place to actually, I could have done things way sooner. But we didn't have the tools in place to actually run a successful business. I didn't know about a lot of things that now I'm trained on, and now we're able to train out other people. That's what's super cool. The training that we have here and on the products, on the business, the support, the simple systems, just things we already have created, like so much is already here that it makes for, and I don't want to ever say this, but I'm saying it just so you can hear it, but an easier business because you don't have to think about all those things, right? Like if you want to do a side income, it's because you don't have a lot of extra time. You want to be able to make a little bit of money, but not have to forge all this, extra energy and time into it. Unless, of course, like myself, you guys, I will be honest, if it turns into a full-time gig, you're going to spend more time. You're in a different role now, right? You're going to turn that into a more of a full-time income. But what, again, I love, and to end it, I love that I can work this whenever I want. I can be home with my kiddos today. Literally today, I worked my business during the day for maybe an hour and a half, because we had a full day of friends coming over. We met other friends at the park. We went to dinner with friends. I went to a MOPS group, and I ended up working out. And you know what? I was able to do that today, and I love it. And I was still able to, while I work out, answer some calls. And while my kids ate dinner, I was able to answer a couple of things. And then while my daughter napped, I was able to work my business. And now tonight, I'm going to work my business for a little bit longer. But that's what's so cool, you guys, is you have that ability. You can do that. So don't let the stigma of the opinions of others or what everyone else thinks. Just tell them to get educated. Tell them to get educated and really learn what these businesses can do for people if they are, again, I put up a little like side hustle or sustainable business, and that was all for this video, okay? But remember, you want to make sure a side hustle is wonderful, but you don't want to hustle and not be able to be paid for it, right? So a sustainable business, come in with a company that has phenomenal products, that you have a team of people that are going to work with you. You have great leadership. You have great payout. You have time. You have, all of those things. You want to make sure all those pieces come into play. So I'm going to end it there, but I really appreciate your time. If you have questions and you want to learn more about the business, I have a really special call tomorrow night. I am doing a 30 minutes, you guys. Give me 30 minutes of your time. I'm going to drop some knowledge on our products. I'm going to give you the business side of things, and you can decide if it's for you or if it's not. No big deal. Like either way, no big deal. But come and listen for 30 minutes, and then I'm giving away $50 as a St. Patrick's Day special, like lucky winner treat. So if you want that, drop it in the comments or message me that you want an invite, and I will send you it. It's a private Facebook group. All right. Bye, guys.